Hello guys, Tufisk here. It's been a long time. Sorry for the microphone quality. I will surely try to get a better one if I still make videos or I'm still gonna upload videos. I'm gonna go straight to the point. It's Battlefield 6, it's the airplanes, and I'm gonna do some pros and cons, what I think is negative, what I think is positive, and what we are missing and what DICE have nailed. Sadly, there won't be much pros or positive things. Rather than, well, it's an open beta, so we can't say too much, but I will give my honest opinion on the 5 hours I had to fly the planes. Not long, but enough to have my opinion, because for you that don't know me, I have been a very experienced pilot for Battlefield franchise. I even had some connections with DICE in terms of making improvements on the Battlefield 3 airplanes. Um, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 was probably uh, the games I was mostly known for. I played for the national team of Sweden. I played for very high tier competition in 88 and also dogfighting within esports. So I hopefully feel that my experience or my in-depth review on this game and the airplanes will have a solid impact on both you guys and maybe the whole community, or maybe even DICE see this as an opportunity to get some experience voices over. All right, first is the dogfighting. Does the dogfighting exist in Battlefield 6? No, it does not. Sad to say, but we don't have any air radar. And, well, we have an air radar, but it's way too small. We kill the enemy within just a couple of rounds, just basically 1 second, and you can't really look back like you did in Battlefield 4. You can't have the air radar like in Battlefield 3, and this is just I don't know really what DICE are trying to make when it comes to the fighters. If they completely forgot about the dogfighting and what dogfighting actually, how big it actually is when it comes to the franchise. Because right now it's non-existent. So, for example, if you go head to head from an enemy jet, you have no idea where he goes. I have no idea how to counter his movements because I simply have no idea where he is. I don't even have sound. I don't even have air radar. I don't even have a camera to back it up because I simply won't use the free camera because I can't even move my jet while looking. And if there's any case of using the camera, there's maybe 2, 3 seconds where you just going straight forward, and if he turns, he have the opportunity to kill you because it's simply 1 second. You have a few shots and then you're dead. So there are some major issues with dogfighting in this game, and while making so many games, while making so many type of games with jets in it, DICE still can't figure out how to make these jets work. Battlefield 2 was really nice. I played Battlefield 2, I played Jets, of course. It was really, really nice. Battlefield 3 was probably even better. It's two different kind of games, but they worked so good, so flawlessly with everything else. And Battlefield 4, it came towards the bad section, if you know what I mean, but it was still good. It was still manageable. It was still a speed adjustment. It was still a camera, and it was still air radar. They need to bring this back in order to have some fun with the jets, because I simply can't see myself playing this game and just strafe bomb infantries. I have like the only thing you do basically at the moment. So please, DICE, we need more attention towards the planes. We need the more attention. This is like it's not even playing jets anymore. We are just bombing, strafing. I don't even care about the enemy plane because if I go around it, if we meet up, I can't even dogfight it. It's just a matter of luck if I go the right direction. And it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this at all. So hopefully this is a beta where they actually acknowledge the issues, see what needs to be done and what needs to be fixed. And hopefully this is not the end of the Jets. It's not how it's going to be in the full game. So the first point with dogfighting is a big, big issue, and I think most of you guys are agreeing with me on this. They need to work on the dogfighting, of course. Okay, the second thing I want to point out is the movement. Battlefield 6, like Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 2042, they have their different kind of movement. None of the planes are exactly the same. So I could get used to this movement. It has a speed adjuster, or not speed adjuster, but you have a speed that could potentially win you in dogfighting, if now dogfighting is not going to be a thing. So at 370, it's probably one of the better speeds, what I felt like. So it can be adjusted. It has potential when it comes to dogfighting if they do the things we talked about. So the movement when it comes to the jaw is kinda ish bad. I mean, if you go for a strafe and you are not pointing right in the beginning, it could be a bit tough to correct it. But you have a workaround. I mean, we can get used to it. So I feel that for me, it's approved when it comes to the movement. All right. So number three is weapons. So we have the machine gun, we have the air-to-tank missile, and then we have the bombs. Let's begin with the machine gun. They kind of need to adjust them because the machine gun is too powerful versus jets, and it's actually too powerful as well versus helicopters. For me, I think it should be nerfed as well as giving it hitboxes. So if, for example, if you hit the cockpit, it does more damage. If you hit the rear, it does less damage. Um, and when it comes to infantries, you can't simply kill infantries. It feels like it's too hard, and it just doesn't work. But I like the machine gun overall when it comes to versus other like tanks and stuff because you can do combos. So it needs to be adjusted air versus air, in my opinion. When it comes to air to tank missile, I have nothing is kind of wrong with it for me. It shouldn't do as so too much damage, so I feel that it's balanced. When it comes to the bombs, I feel that they are also accurate, balanced. Simply because there are ways that you can have triple kill, quadra kill when the infantries are at one place, and it's a bomb. It should it should impact mostly the things around it. So that's balanced. It also does good damage towards tanks. You can do the combos with doing the air to tank, strafe it with a machine gun, and then place the bombs. Then you can actually one-shot tanks, which should be an alternative if you have the skill to do it. So that's a little bit of a skill cap in order to use all these weapons towards the ground vehicles. So I don't have anything else to say about the bombs. I think it's good, and hopefully we can be able to bomb enemy fighters and enemy helicopters like I used to in Battlefield 4. It would be great. But yeah, the weapons is solid. It's just the machine gun that needs to work around air to air. So a conclusion is this is the top three points I want to fulfill. It's the dogfighting, it's the movement, it's the weaponry. These are the three big things that can truly impact our enjoyment when it comes to fighting the jets. If you're experienced with a couple of Battlefield jets and you haven't played Battlefield 6, you will be kind of disappointed, sadly. Mostly because Battlefield going in a route. where it just gets worse and worse from game to game. It was peaking at Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3-ish there, and then it just went going downhill, and this is not going towards the right direction. So hopefully this video gives you an idea on how your thoughts will be if you are as experienced, if you've been playing multiple battlefields. And yeah, it's a kind of a disappointment. I think people that are going kill streaks here and there are deep inside also thinking that it needs a lot of work. And the first point, the dogfighting, is what I'm mostly sad about. I want to have a great experience seeing my skill compared to others, feeling that I've been accomplished something by just playing and uh, practice myself. Now, I've heard that it's going to be like a sandbox, like you can do multiple things like a portal. Uh, but I don't think you could potentially adjust things that I've talked about. It's probably just doing different kind of maps and stuff like that. So I have no idea actually what we're going into now when it drops in October with multiple other maps. But if they don't do anything about the Jets whatsoever, it's going to be a big disappointment, and it's going to be pretty boring. It's going to be pretty boring after like a week or two. Um, so yeah, if you want, I can show you my key bindings. Okay, so let's go to mouse and keyboard controls and then aircraft key bindings, which is custom here. So first off, exit vehicle, I press it P, because if E is too close to W and D, I will sometimes accidentally parachute. Imagine if I have like 50-0 and then I parachute, or press E. So I don't want that, so it's as far as possible. Otherwise, should be okay. Everything like that should be original, standard. Here, sometimes I have space, sometimes I have arrow. So what I'm mostly used to is having arrow as pitch up to just go between the mouse and the arrow key, because I have it very close to each other. So I'm very used to dogfighting in competitive when I use the arrow to have the best optional turning. And then I use the space bar in order to shoot, so that's what I'm used to. But this game is a bit different, so I'm using space mostly. Fire is just the left click, otherwise I used to have space as well. Primary weapon on G, or switch weapon on G, primary weapon on 1, secondary on 2, flares on X, and then switch to the bombing on F. So I want it to as close as possible. So this is the key bindings. If there is something I forgot, please leave a comment and I will answer you from there. Yeah, so I think it's not much else that needs to be said. So yeah, this was the end of the video. I will keep trying to make videos on this game. The open beta I think is going to be open again on 14th, so I can get more feeling. But keep in mind, I've just played 5 hours, so I haven't mastered it. I haven't looked at all the details, all the bindings, all the controls. So I just made the key bindings where I think it's mostly fit my style, and I will probably be much better at the game itself and then all that if I get more practice. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Cheers.